Welcome. My name is Richard Hasnout, and this is my buddy Casey. My goal in this life is to help you live more of a wisdom-inspired life. And in this particular series, I'm doing it by sharing with you the wisdom of various topics, like the wisdom of a smile, the wisdom of meditation, and the wisdom of gratitude, to name a few. Hopefully the wisdom in this episode will help you live more of a wisdom-inspired life. Thank you. This episode is about the wisdom of mindfulness. Now, mindfulness has some relationship to meditation because in meditation you need to be mindful, among other aspects of meditation. But mindfulness is something that we do in our everyday life. We don't need to be sitting in a quiet room meditating. We can be mindful in a crowd, with a group of people, whatever it is. It's a dimension of attention that is extremely important as we travel the path of wisdom. So this is going to be a relatively short episode, so let me give you some quotes from some fairly wise folks about mindfulness. Here's the first one. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. Close quote. Now this is this sounds like it's too good to be true, but it isn't. Because so much, we have three, if you will, time dimensions that we tend to be aware of. The past, and a lot of people spend a lot of time in the past regretting it and ruminating about it. We have the future, where there can be hope, despair, whatever. And then we have the present moment, right now, and that's all we have. The past is a figment of our recollection that is probably not terribly accurate. The future, heaven forbid that we be able to predict what the future is going to be. Okay? So what we have is being in the present moment. So the present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. When you really become attentive, you will this powerful statement, the present moment is filled with joy and happiness, you will see it more and more and more. There's a book out there called The Power of Now, which goes into mindfulness in many ways in very great depth. Here's the second quote. Mindfulness is a way of befriending ourselves and our experience. Mindfulness, put another way, is a way of being good to ourselves, letting go of any of the negativity and concerns about the past and the future, and just being present right now. And the third one is, mindfulness helps you go home to the present. And every time you go there and recognize a condition of happiness that you have, happiness comes. Okay? So there are great, great rewards to become mindful. Having said that, we are so conditioned as humans to ruminate about the past, project the future, that we spend very little time actually in the present being mindful. That's true, unfortunately. Now, turn the coin around a bit. When you can become good at being mindful, letting go of the past, letting go of the future, and being present, okay, in the current moment, when you can do that with some skill and some duration, you will be amazed at how it changes your experience of life. Okay? So mindfulness is an aspect, if you will, of meditation, which I talked in a previous episode, the great power of meditation. But unlike meditation, mindfulness is something that you can do anytime, anywhere that you are. Not so much necessarily with meditation. Okay? So, mindfulness, a very powerful aspect of living a wisdom-inspired life. Okay? I hope this has helped you. I greatly appreciate you listening to this episode, and thank you very much.